This is my 1000-day Minecraft survival world. Here I have my first base that I ever built was this tree right here, which I lived my first probably 10 days in. It got blown up by a creeper, but this was my first base. My mine shaft that goes all the way down. My first auto storage that I ever built that I took apart for pieces. There used to be not sorted and messy. I have a happy gas and a netherrack bridge. Here I have my farms, my original crop farm, which has not too many crops. And then if I go down here, some kelp, and hidden behind the kelp is a secret sort of underground room with netherrack. When I go up, back up here, over here was my old mob farm that I ended up dismantling to build the giant one. Over here is my sugarcane farm and honeycomb farms. My copper golem storage. Over here is a giant treehouse that I built that if you go up all the way to the top, it's a double two-floored treehouse that has a bunch of random stuff with a roof that's a mix of different materials. If I go over in this direction, here's my super smelter that works pretty efficiently. It can smelt a lot of materials pretty quickly in my smelting room. Over here's a crane that I built and some logs. And here's my iron farm that has been pretty efficient. Heading this way, there's a statue, a monument that I built, and inside of the middle, like the center of it, there is a conduit, which is the conduit effect. In this direction, I have a farm for different, here we go. Over here is another farm that I built. Now if we head over here, here is my nether island that I built. On this island there is a whole underground area that is decorated to look like the nether. There's gravel, some quartz, magma, and lava, and dried up happy gas. If I go out this way, there's also my old smelting room, which was underwater, and this used to be my smelting room, which I don't use anymore. Heading in this direction, if I go this way, there is my cactus farm that I built, which produces a lot of cactus that I never use. Heading this way is my villager training hall that's disguised to look as like a mob farm. If you go into it, it takes you up and you have all the villagers in their workstations. Heading out this way, in this direction I have my farm island that has tons of potatoes, carrots, some crops, and a bunch more. Connected to it is the beginning of my auto storage that I've completed the first floor and I still have to finish the second floor. But once it's completed, it's going to be a double-decker auto storage. Heading back out, there is my floating islands that I built with a building at the top. Just a mini building in here. And they're connected with a bridge over in that direction. To get to the other island, you can go off the waterfall, which takes you to the second island with a hidden room underneath. You can see outside through. It's a mini building. Next, we have a giant hole that's being excavated and dug out. My giant crafting table, tree farm. If I head this direction, I have my creeper farm, which I have a sugarcane farm right next to it, so I can get fireworks for my elytra whenever I need. Jumping off, we have this direction heading this way, we have the giant prison courtyard with a sort of sports area, watchtower, and heading over here is my tiny snow farm that I have a snow golem that you just break tiny chunk and it's easy snow. Here is my cocoa farm for brown dye. This was my old villager hall. Another portal. Heading out of my nether portal. If I head in this direction, there is my head this way to this tunnel. Head through here. once I'm in the end, over here, I have my Enderman farm, which I use for XP and Ender Pearls. Head this way. We have the Enderman farm that produces a ton of XP and also Ender Pearls. Here, a lot of Ender Pearls. And this is second storage in case I run out of storage. But it produces a lot of Enderman for Ender Pearls and XP. Heading back, there's the end gateway. The dragon egg. This is my 1000-day survival world. Thanks for watching.